Morning all. This is a brick part seat which is going in the back of my Land Rover, which is Tinker. Self-assembly, as you can see in there, and basically I must stop saying that. There's some little marks there where you put the bolts in, which I'm going to do. I won't film that because I think that's self-explanatory, but I'm putting this together to go in the back. And the instructions of that, and there's the brackets and nuts and bolts. Excuse the dust, that's from the fire. So this is going in the back of Tinker, and this is going in towards the back section by the back door, so there's something for me to sit on and cook from. Because I've got dodgy knees, I can't kneel down and whatever, and I thought this is the easiest solution, but I'll show you where this fits shortly, and I'll catch you all again soon. Cheers, and I'll just put this together. Thank you, bye. This is fun. What you have to do is, of course, make a cross where the spots are with a knife and cut the seat to get the bolts in. That's I suppose okay, just got to feel where the hole is and dodge the knife in, as you can see, and then try and feed the bolt in, which is that. Bit of a fiddle, okay. That's okay. Cheers, folks. Right, quick update. Whether you noticed, I've started to put the limo tint in. I've done the back window the other day. Still got the little tiny window there. I've done this one window here, and of course not done that window. And you can hear the engine a bit rattly. So what I have done is I have put a smaller stainless steel. There you go. There you go, up to there and down, and I've just had that fitted. The engine does need a bit of a service, but hopefully that don't sound too bad. They put a nice shiny bit on the end. Yeah, just the tappets to do, but that limo tint don't look too bad. I've just got a couple of little tiny pieces just to smooth out at the top, which I shall do when I get a chance, but the weather's not been very good today. But there you go, there's me in the mirror up there, look in the mirror. Cheers, folks. Right, afternoon all. I've just fitted a sun visor to Tinker. One I've had for some time. I bought for my last failed project. I've only got half a dozen new nuts and bolts, so I might get some more and pop the last rab in the back, but I've tightened them all up. It's not perfectly straight, it's a little bit of a kink there, but hey, I'm not bothered, it's good enough. And what I've done, as you can see, screwed it into the side there, screwed it underneath the centre position, and if you're not sure on how these work, what I've done, this is a sealed unit here, so basically if you drill a hole through you're going to have to use a large bolt to go through, but what I've used is these, which are sort of roofing screws, and have the rubber washer on the back there, which you can see, which holds it I think quite well. So I've used two there, and I've used two in there, although I've only got one in at the moment because I can't get my big fat mitts in there to tighten that up with an 8mm spanner. But that's basically in. These go into the centre, these roofing screws, and they just pin through, but if you just get a file, knock the end off, it's still better than trying to put a nut and bolt through, but you can put a nut and bolt through. I'm going to see how this goes for a week or two driving. It seems quite sturdy. Don't particularly want to bend it, but you know, it's if it rattles here, what I'll do is I'll take it off and put some mastic on the edge there, which I have, which will seat it in and may stop it rattling if it does rattle. I've still got to trim around the white excess which is oozing out slowly, so I've got to trim this round again. And what also I've done, if I can find the keys, is which I did the other day. As you can see, this is the zombie outbreak vehicle, because I've got a sense of humour, and it seemed reasonable price. That gives me keys on the floor. I've done, I just put I call it a dicky seat. Looks slightly off centre, but you know, that's because it is, because I forgot the petrol filler at the back. This goes up basically, I'll stop saying basically, I've just got to put the strap in, a little pinhole there, and decide out where the strap goes. That's sound. Now the reason I put this seat in, when you think about it, is because if I sit here, the cooker's going to go opposite when I build it up. I don't like to turn the camera too much, so once I get the woodwork in here, I'll be able to sit on this chair and then operate the cooker. I know some people put it on the back door, which I've still got to do the panel for, but yeah, but evidently British weather. I've still got to get quite a bit to do. I'm still waiting for my roof rack, and delivery date is expected 15th to the 15th, 16th, 17th of March, even though it was ordered on the 20th of February because of delay in manufacturing, which has slowed things up. I had a nice person comment about the build, and as you say, I think possibly I will put some more insulation on the floor, because that is a big area, even though it will make it a little bit higher. I mean, I can't stand up in here, as you can imagine, but the seat does work. Paddocks again, I think it was about 80, nearly 90 pounds, but it does hold up there, and it still gives me plenty of space. It's somewhere for me to sit upright while I'm cooking and operating, and I can still, when I get the futon in to the far end, use that. I'm still insulating there. I'm waiting for a roof rack to pick up the 8x4 sheets, which is slowing things down, because I'm tight and I don't want to hire a van from B&Q and do it. But anyway, that's the so far, and I've shown you the other bits which I've got to download about the exhaust I had fitted Wednesday, which is a good service from Mr Tyre in Tamworth. They're franchised from another dealership. I'll try and put details in on this video. Anyway, that's all for today, because it's bloody freezing and I'm not very well, but cheers all.